Hi, today I'm talking about the eye. It's a major part of your brain. It has so much importance in different areas of your life. With little kids, especially, we see the topic of a lazy eye. If you need to diagnose it, you could ask the doctor. They could figure out if it's a neurological or if it's just an eye muscle. If it's a neurological, it's called amblyopia. If it's a muscle in the eye, it is strabismus. You have to see an ophthalmologist to figure out what it is to correct it. The eye exercise that I'm providing right now is for any person who has weakness in eye muscles in general. I do recommend people who have stroke to do it also sometimes because it kind of like when you're bored and you're sitting around, these are the things that I expect them to do. Some of the anatomy of the eye is there are muscles on your eye that help hold the lens in place. Um, on the lateral side of the eye, there are three muscles like this. So the top part is superior rectus, the bottom part is inferior rectus, and the middle is the lateral rectus. So superior makes you move your eye up and to the left, to the to the lateral side. The inferior makes you move down and to the lateral. The 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 lateral rectus muscle that's right by the eye end of the eye makes you move to the left completely, to the lateral completely. Now, on the middle side of the eye, or the inner part of your face, there is the medial rectus muscle, and you have a superior oblique muscle that helps you to look down and medially. So, looking down towards the nose is superior oblique, and looking up and towards your forehead, towards the bridge of the nose, is your inferior oblique muscles. So these are the movements in the eye that hold your lens in place. If you're having blurred vision or a halo, it's the problem of the lens learning to accommodate the all the information that's coming back to the brain. If people have been having difficulty with accommodation, with practice, it can be changed. So I'm going to go straight into exercises. Um, the first exercise that I give to people is try to find an easy puzzle, not too intense, very, very simple, easy puzzle. Start doing that. It works on focus, it gets the concentration, and helps your eye muscles actually just straighten out a little bit naturally without having the eyes looking differently. When I go up or when I go down, it doesn't do that. Another good exercise is to figure out how to draw with sharp, extra sharp pencils. And for children especially, I highly recommend coloring between the lines in a very fine, a lot of details that they got to do. The more it is, the better it is for their eyes to get focused and sharper. It really helps them if they can do coloring 30 minutes every day. It is good for creativity, for their focus, and it actually brings a little bit of hand-eye coordination a little bit more better because your eye makes your hand listen to you, which is a different commanding for the body. Another exercise that I expect people to do is, walk around places, look at things, see something that's close to you, turn your head, look at the globe. It's 5 feet away from me, so I look at it. Then I'm going to turn my head, look far away, that is 30 feet away from me at the painting that's on the wall. So when you're walking around, look at objects that are like very close to you, 5 feet away, and that is 30 feet away from you. Make sure you're looking at objects with light and without light. Now, for lazy eye especially, the major issue with children is the middle of the eye is not working because they are focusing so much on the computer. Depending on whether they're right-handed or left-handed sometimes, you might have a dominance in one eye more than the other, and what happens is the other eye does not work. So it's very important we explain to children that they can watch their iPhone or iPad, whatever they want, for 30 minutes only. And then after that, they have to get their eyes off of it and look at something like 30 feet away. If they're looking at a TV screen that's 30 feet away, it actually helps them to fix a lazy eye without any corrective procedures on their own. But they must practice that habit of doing eye exercises. Another set of eye exercises that I make people do for who have circulatory issues for the eyes because it affects their retina, especially with diabetes and hypertension. I make them do this very simple exercise for their eyes because the brain is so important and they're all stressed out. That's why when they have these diabetes and blood pressure, we know they got a lot of stress going on in their life. First thing, all you're going to do is look to the left, look to the right. You should be able to look at it in a good speed. If they have a weaker eye, vision-wise, blurred vision-wise, I usually find a patch for them or I find a scarf and I put it on their eye. I cover it up so they don't use that one eye. And then I would say, sorry, that cover that. You should not let any light go to that dominant eye. And then you're going to go look to the left, look to the right. Don't move the head. Do it fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Next one, you're going to look up and down. So draw columns of lines. Now, if this is difficult for kids to do, you take the torch light. You know how you see in YouTube, they do the camera on the, they pour light on the wall and the cat follows it. Just like that, you draw columns on the wall with the light and they have to follow it. Or they could draw the lights on the wall, use a laser, whatever you want to make it more fun. So cover the eye though. The dominant eye, the strong eye should be covered. If it's not kids, for adults too, use it. Go up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Draw many, many, many lines. Every time you do it, it actually helps it. Let me take it off my head. Next one, of course, I forgot the important one. Hold on. Gotta cover my head again. This is why I didn't put bobby pins because I knew it would make a mess. So I gotta cover this part and then you're gonna go draw a figure X. So from the top left side to the bottom right side, draw a big line. Do it with a torch if it's more fun or a laser beam. From the top right side to the bottom left side, draw an X. So do it 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So increasing the speed makes the eye move a little more. It works on convergence. It works on coordination. Forgot the most fun exercise. Get a pencil. Keep it an arm distance away from you. Look at the top. Make sure you look at the end of the pencil. Bring it close to you as much as you can till you're 1 centimeter close to your nose. Then take it back. It's called a pencil push-up. Practice it like 5 times. You can go slow or you can go strong, however you want at your own pace. But make the eye focus on it. For this one, you don't have to cover with a patch because it kind of like makes both eye muscles work together at the same time. All right. So I have another thing to say too. When stress is really high, we are usually walking around not taking care of ourselves. If wearing a pair of sunglasses, as simple as that, might help. Having good sleep is so important for the brain to relax and absorb all the information that's given to us. You need to do relaxation techniques, do yoga, pack up knitting. Knitting is the best way to learn how to get your anxiety to calm it down, to relax. Um, make sure you make yourself proactive to go for long walks. See things that are coming towards you that are 5 feet close and 30 feet distance. Another thing that I tell people is look at a candlelight. See how it burns in the dark? You gotta see the candlelight and it makes your eyes to relax and absorb that light for a while, and then put the light back on. So another exercise that I really want to double check is try keep the bed behind you, then stand there and keep your eyes closed. Try to get that balance inside you. That is such an important proprioception for our body to get the eyes, to feel when the eyes are not working, our whole body is aligning itself and learning to balance itself. So these are the basic things to practice, regardless of age, not just for lazy eye for kids, for if you have any issues for the eyes, these exercises will really help you. If you with COVID, I've been telling people that your eyes have blood vessels that go into it that feed the retina, so retina. So you want to make sure your vision is affected. You have to report it to the ophthalmologist, or your neurologist, or your doctor. Who are you seeing? You're getting a little tired. You're having blurred vision or halo. Make sure you get information you need. There are ways to find out on Google or YouTube how to figure out the lazy eye or the blurred vision. After that, with that, you can go tell your doctor what you need to find out. And they're so proactive in helping you out. That's why they are your doctors. So ask help. And of course, go see a physical therapist. It is such a blessing to know a physical therapist and update your own health. Every 7 months, I think everybody should go and see one. The return of function is such an important key in life. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. All right.